Assalamualaikum. Welcome to Revision Kit Solution from Kaplan for Performance Management. What I'm going to do for the September 2023 is I'm going to solve the entire revision kit of Kaplan of Performance Management. But the way I'm going to do is I'm going to divide this into different sections. There are three sections in your exam: section A, section B, and section C. So I'm going to do three separate sections separately, and even under each section it is divided into topic wise. For example, in your performance management, even though I've not done the lectures yet, but I'll be solving the revision kit questions first, and inshallah for the December session I'll be doing the performance management lectures. But for September session I'm doing the revision kit solutions. I have done the similar for AFM and SBR and got a very good response and a good pass mark from students covering my revision kit solutions. Now I'm going to do the same for other subjects as well, one after the other. So I'm starting it with performance management next. And yes, also ATX. But for ATX, I'm currently doing the ATX lecture. After I finish the ATX lecture, I'll be simultaneously doing the revision kit solutions for ATX as well. But since performance management is not, I'm not doing lectures, I'm just doing revision kit solutions, so I just can do it at one go, okay, rather than waiting for the lectures to come. So for performance management, I'm assuming that you have either studied the subject or either you are studying it or you are studying on your tutor, whatever method you use. This video on revision kit solutions will help you to understand the subject way better, especially if you are not into reading the books, okay, or if you are not getting enough time to read the textbook. Anyway, so coming back, so this revision kit solutions, first we are going to solve the section A questions, which is your multiple choice questions, okay, where you'll be given options and you have to select the correct answer. Either you have to calculate, either you have to select any two, or select the one correct answer, or tick the correct answer, okay. And while you are doing it, I will advise you to do it on a CP platform, okay. So section A questions will be divided according to the topics. So for example, the first topic is in performance management is information technology and system for organizational performance. So under this topic, all the questions I'm going to do only for section A. Then next topic comes. Then next topic comes. So like this, topic wise, I'm going to finish all the section A questions first, which is objective test questions. Then we'll move on to section B, do the same thing, and then section C. So starting with managing information, and this we are going to solve 28 questions. The first 28 question is on this topic. The first topic of performance management about information technology and system. So let's start. First one is, and first five question is on managing information, okay. First question, which two of the following are advantages of investing in new information? First one, enhance compatibility with other system. Second, enhance information processing system. Third, enhance information processing. And fourth, enhance staff training needs. So the correct answer is the second and the third statement. They are advantages, whereas first and the fourth one are disadvantages of investing in new information. Why? Once you invest in new system, okay, it is unlikely that new system will match with the old system will match with the new system. Compatibility issues will come, as well as staff needs to be trained, so it's costly. Second question, airline wants to provide access to a select group of travel agent to real-time information held by the airline regarding flights which have potential for passenger seat upgrades. Can I understand the question? Airline wants to give access to certain travel agent only. to get real-time information. That means they want to limit the information also, they want to limit the user also. So out of this four, which one is likely to achieve it? Intranet, extranet, internet, or email? The correct answer is extranet. Because in extranet, you can limit the user as well as limit information. Whereas in intranet, information will be more. Okay. It's unlikely that you can limit information. Internet, it is available to wide public, and email does not give any real-time information. Okay. Coming to third, a government department generates information which should not be disclosed to anyone who works outside the department. There may be other government departments working within the same building. Which of the following is not an effective control procedure for generation and distribution of information within the government department? Not an effective, this one, okay? That means remaining three will be effective. So first one, if you're working from home, departmental employees use a memory stick to transfer data, as laptop computers are not allowed to leave the department. See, sometimes immediately while reading it, you know that A is correct answer in some questions. Still, don't jump to the conclusion. I would advise you read all the four options. Okay. Second, all departmental employees must enter non-disclosed and regularly update their password. C, all authorized employees might swipe an official issued personal identity card at entrance to department. And D, all hard copies of confidential information must be shredded at the end of the day or locked overnight in a safe. So tell me, correct answer is A. A is not effective, whereas B, C, D are effective. Why? Because memory stick, it is likely to be lost also, right? Some information might be left in your home computer. Possible. 4. Small doctor surgery is considering providing a wireless network for use by nurses to access patient data in real time. Which of this is a disadvantage of using wireless network? First one, access to the network cannot be limited. B, network cannot match the coverage of wired network. C, network will be less stable than a wired network. D, it will be necessary to buy lots of new user devices. First, let me tell you the correct answer. Then I will explain you the other three. Okay? Correct answer is C. We all know that. That wireless network is less stable than wired. Why? Because it could be easily interpreted by other networks. But A, B, and D are not correct. Why? Because wireless network, you can limit the access by having a strong password. B, wireless can cover more than the wired network. Coverage is more. And D, you don't have to buy new user devices for wireless. Okay. 5. Which of the following method would be least effective in ensuring security of confidential information? Monitoring emails, encryption of files, dial back facility, universal password. Correct answer is universal password. Because if password is same for all, how can you trace them? Who has changed the information in the system? You cannot trace it. Whereas the other three, they are effective ways of ensuring security. Next questions are on sources of information. Okay, that means whether information is internal or external, like that. So here, out of this four, you have to tick on the internal, whether it is an internal source of information or external source of information. Okay, reviewing potential customer, external. Customers are outside the organization. Reading business magazine, again external. Listing employee records from company's payroll system, internal. Looking through sales record for the last year, internal. So now you can understand the nature of questions that you will be tested on section A, right? 7. Similar. It is similar to 6. So, number of people clicking on the coming soon link on the company's website. Internal. How likely one of our customers is likely to recommend our business to a friend or colleague? Internal. Share price of different competitor? External. And average household income? External. 8. Which one of the following regarding the use of external information is or are true? Sometimes it could be one that is true, or both could be true, or none could be true. First statement, and be very careful in this question, especially this type of question where statements are given. Why? Students are often likely to mess up in the statements than the other types of question. So first, external information is usually more reliable than internal. Second, external information can be general and vague and not really help an organization with decision making. Tell me which one is true. B. B is the correct answer. Why? Because internal information is more reliable than external, not external. Because while preparing internal information, management know what are the limitations. But to verify it for the external information prepared by someone else, it's more difficult. Whereas external information, yes, it could be general and vague and might not suitable for your organization. So you have to be very careful while reading external information. Okay. 9. Which of the following should show information on frequency of machine breakdowns causing loss production? A. Non-current asset register. B. Machine maintenance schedule. C. Production output report. D. Purchase ledger. Account for the supplier that provides replacement machine parts. I know most of you have omitted part A. It is out of the list. Confused between B, C and D because it says machine breakdown. A is not the right answer because it only lists non-current asset. B is also not the right answer because yes, even though through maintenance schedule, you know there's a machine breakdown. But what about the lost production? You cannot know how much production is lost through looking at machine maintenance. So B is also not the correct answer. C, production output report, yes, is the correct answer. Because through this you will know whether your output is lost or not. D, purchase ledger for replacement machine parts. It will tell you from whom you have replaced the machine, but not the lost production. So C is the right answer. D, this is about improving staff morale by introducing an online questionnaire. Okay, which is expected to take 30 minutes and during their lunch break. So now, which one of this is an indirect cause of producing this information? Indirect cost. That means some of it might be direct cost. First one, paying an external consultancy to design the questionnaire. Second, paying wages to email staff. Third, loss of staff morale due to lunch break time, loss of lunch break. Fourth, delay in the other parts of the business because they were filling the survey. So the correct answer is C. C. These two are the indirect cost, whereas the first two are direct cost of having the survey. 11. Which one of the following is most reliable source of information on a country's inflation? First one, spending on grocery by a family from one point to next. Second, journalists reporting that families are having difficulties in making their ends meet. C, average house prices measured across a country from one point to next. Government figures for RPI. Yes, this is reliable. 12. We all know that good information has the characteristics of accurate. Okay? It is the mnemonic. Accurate. A stands for something, C stands for something like that. So, out of that, which of this is not a quality of good information? A, adaptable to needs of user. B, acceptable to user. C, accurate. D, understandable by the user. It is B. Whereas the other three are qualities of good information. 13. An accountant want to determine what is the increase in the average usage of paper per employee because they are printing that email. Okay, and she's concerned also about the increase in paper and saying that there's a increasing 10% from the last year. This year it increased up to 40,400. That means they have taken 10% on the last year figure, and this year they have got 10,400. Now they have told that the total cost of preparing the report would be 28,000. Which of this is an example of a bad information? So sorry, this report is an example of a bad information. Obviously cost is more. Which one of the principles of a good information does it breach? See, all these four are principles of good information only. But out of this four, only one she is breaching. What is it? Relevant, complete, cost beneficial, understandable. It is cost beneficial because cost is more. When cost is more than the benefit of providing that information, you should not provide that information because cost is more. You should do a cost benefit analysis. Okay. 14. Local managers within an organization use operational report. Okay. I'm sure you know what is operational report. There are different types of report: strategic report, operational report, tactical report. You should know all this. Features of the report you should know. So what is the feature of this report? A. Summarized information. B. Mainly external information on local competition. C. Accurate information on correct position. D. Infrequent. Tell me. Correct answer is C. Because A is for strategic report, summarized information. And operational is mostly made daily to know the daily performance of the organization. That's why it's more likely to be accurate. And it's frequent also. Okay. Now the following questions will be on information systems and data analytics, a very common and a hot topic, right? So strategic reports have many features. We just finished operational, now strategic report. What is the most likely feature of strategic report? A. Prepared frequently. B. Total accuracy of past and forecast data. C. Highly summarized, showing overall trend and demonstrates only the company's current position. It is C. Strategic report, if you see, they are not detailed. Yes, you have an option to drill down and see the detail, but it is summarized, showing overall trend. They are not very detailed. They are not prepared very regularly. Okay. 16. Which of the following regards planning and control as described in the three tiers of Robert Antis decision making is true or are true? First one, strategic planning is concerned with making decisions about efficient and effective use of existing resources. B, operational control is about ensuring specific tasks are carried out efficiently and effectively. So it's B. Only this is correct. Why? See, strategic is not only on existing resources, it also means on future also. Future resources as well as existing resources. 17. Long-term sales focused are an example of accounting information at which level of control? You should know all the levels of control while you were studying performance management. Okay, strategic level, management, tactical, operational. So which one? Look at the word, it's a long-term sales. Long-term is a strategic planning. Anything to do with long-term is strategic only. Because management and operational middle and tactical is short-term. Okay. 18. Some of this are suitable to all levels of management, some are not suitable. So out of the three, you have to list which is suitable to all levels or not suitable to all levels of management. First one, management information system producing management account showing margins for individual customer. It is suitable to all levels of management. So you have to place a tick on the right box. Okay. Now, an expert system holding specialized tax information suitable to all. Last one, an executive information system giving access to internal and external information in a summarized form. But you can drill down to greater level of activity. not suitable to all levels of management. Why? It is in a summarized form. It is for the strategic level of people, not all the level. Okay. 19. Which of the following is not an benefit of introducing ERPS, Enterprise Resource Planning System, not an advantage? First one, schedule of labor are prepared for manufacturing. Inventory records are updated automatically. Sales are recorded in the financial ledger. Critical strategic information can be summarized. D, because the first three are advantages of introducing ERPS. Whereas the last one, through enterprise resources planning system, you cannot summarize strategic information. For that, you need executive information system, EIS. Question number 20. Which of the following is an example of an expert system? Please understand, expert system is something that it's like a human function that they're able to do, which we do normally. System will be able to do it for you. Okay. First one, CRM to identify trends and marketing opportunities. Database management system, computer network installation, and tax system that solves tax issues. D is the right answer. Okay. Because to solve tax system and all, you need an expert, right? Tax agent and all. So now rather than tax agent, hiring a tax agent to do it for you, system is doing it for you. Okay. That's why we call it expert system. 21. You have been presented with the summary report of sales in the last month with a breakdown of totals per product with variance from corresponding monthly sales. Which of the following system would generate such a report? Transaction processing, management information, executive information, and none of the above. It's about sales, monthly sales. It's B. Management information system will do that. So you have to know also which system will generate which type of report. Okay. 22. Which of the following could be described as an expert system once again? First one is about ATM dispensing cash. B, stock system giving you the level of the stock. C, marketing database holding records of past advertising and based on that they're generating sales. D, tax calculator predicting the level of tax payable in different situation. It's D. Because for this type of function you need an expert. Okay. 23. Which of the following is not considered to be a feature of big data? So that means you have to know the feature of big data, the three features. What are they? The three V's I say. Velocity, variety, and volume. So the right answer is D. That means it's not a feature of big data, it's out. 24. Which of the two statements regarding big data are true? Two statements, okay? So even if you give one, you will not get the marks. You have to write the two answers only. Okay. It is more reliable than other source of data. It can change very quickly. It can take multiple forms. It involves dealing with large financial number. Correct is the second and the third statement. The first and the fourth are wrong because big data cannot be reliable than other sources of data. There are, okay. And the last one, big data does not mean you are having large financial number. It's not only about number. It can be character, it could be symbol, it could be anything. Remember, big data information unstructured. Like if you get anything through like pictures or videos that you to interpret from social media, then that's why they are in variety forms. And big data changes very quickly, right? Velocity. 25. Which of the following statement regarding big data is true? It can only be useful for big information. Is it true? No. Smaller organizations can use big data too. For example, they can see their customer feedback from their social media, right, and analyze it. B, it is content on the internet. No, big data could be on like anywhere. C, it is all generated external to the organization. No, Internally also you can do that, analyze it. D, it can lead to competitive advantage. Yes. The purpose of analyzing big data accurately and correctly is that it gives you a competitive advantage over your rivals, provided you know how to analyze it with the right data. 26. It is often said that big data enhances big decision. So which of the statement is true or are true? Decisions which involve big data analytics can lead to competitive advantage over rivals. Yes, we know it's true. Big data analytics cannot account for competitors' expected decisions. So it is the first statement is only correct. Second one is wrong. You can. Big data analytics can account for competitors' expectations. How? For example, you can get data by their public announcements or on their press release and all like things like that. Okay. 27. Which two of the following statements are thought to be benefit when using big data to enhance big decisions? First, there is no need to have a deep understanding to interpret data. Second, customer relationship management can improve, resulting in better repeat business and customer loyalty. Third, business performance can be tracked better and analyzed using wide range of criteria. And all available big data will create value for an organization when analyzed. So which one? These two are correct. Whereas the first and the fourth are not correct. Why? One of the criticisms of big data is to you have to interpret. Even if you have lots of big data, you have to interpret the data. If you don't have an understanding of the industry, interpreting the data becomes very difficult. And last one, all available big data. See, if you analyze all big data, it might not be beneficial for you. It will only be beneficial if it's relevant to your company. If you're analyzing big data of some other company not relevant to you, it's a waste of time and money. And 28, the last question. Which of the following is not considered a risk when using big data to enhance business decision making? First one, the veracity of the data is difficult to assess. Traditional source of data ignored. Data may be distorted by data outliers, and benefits may be outweighed by financial cost. Correct answer is B. Why? The others are risk of using big data. Because yes, it's difficult to assess big data. Yes, data sometimes might not give a true reflection. It might be distorted by data outliers. Outliers means the extremes, and cost could be more. Financial cost could be more than the benefit. So other three are risk. Whereas yes, using big data does not mean you should not use a traditional source of data. You still have to use a traditional source of data to make a good business decision, not only on big data. Okay, so that's it. We have finished the first 28 questions from your section A, and the next will be on the topic is specialized cost and management accounting techniques. So we are studying all types of costing techniques and all the questions under that. So question from 29 onwards we'll be covering in the next video. Till then, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed, and PM 15 days revision crash course is also out. Day 1 has been out, day 2 will be out soon. And all the best. Make sure that you go through the textbook at least once. And let me tell you something about PM. PM is also a very easy in terms of syllabus. Yes, PM is very easy, but pass rate in PM as well as in APM is little low compared to other papers. The reason, because you have to read a lot. Okay, it has lots of information, wide reading is required, and mostly in the calculation students often struggle. So make sure that you do those as well while you're practicing. So these are some tips that I can give you for performance management. Best of luck and take care.